It's time for an ADC update. I've decided I'm going to try and do one every week just to keep the channel going instead of uploading a video every month. So anyway, I'll get cracking with the knacking and get straight into it. So first thing, might as well do the phone. Boring phone. It's a Huawei P Smart from 2018, I think it is, or 2019. Just a phone, does phone things. New thing, I got earbuds, the Bluetooth, wireless, awesome. Multi-tool, still using the Leatherman rebar. Don't think I'll bother changing. Just a good beta multi-tool. Don't really care about it if it gets lost or damaged. This is the original one, not the original one. The original one I had got nicked and then I bought this one. But this is the first one I had, I think it was the bladeless. So this is the first one that I had with the blades, and I snapped that saw maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Still haven't gotten it fixed because I just don't care about this multi-tool. So anyway, keys. Pretty much the same as the last video, not really keys, but what I carry on the keychain. Got the original Squirt PS4. Still got the Olight, the i3E EOS, 90 lumens. Just takes one. AAA. It's only got the one setting on it. Got the Phoenix NW20 whistle and the Uncle Bill's slither grippers, and I got the new UFO thing, titanium. This one's a bit bigger than the last one, but I like it. Always have it tethered now so I don't lose them. So that's the keys. Flashlight, I'm still using the Olight SR2 Baton. Also the original one. I don't think it's the original one actually. There was one before this, but this is the first one that I bought many years ago when it first came out. I like it. Also have a self-defense light, but I don't really carry it in the summer months. I think it's the Phoenix TK11 or TK12. I've got it somewhere, but like I said, I don't really carry it in the summer months. Just in the winter where it gets dark early. Anyway, knife. Got a case. I think it's a Hunter. 2 blade, spear blade, and a normal clip blade with the jigged bone handles. I've had this for a few years as well. Can't remember. Actually, this is the Trapper, not the Hunter. I think it's the Mini Trapper. Jigged bone handle, can't remember what it was called. Crimson Red or Blood Red or something like that. It's one of the nicest case knives that I've owned. I've had a few of them and they've all had gaps and everything in the handles and they've been pretty crap. But I got my own edge on each of these blades. It's a convex on one side and a saber grind on the other. On both blades. Watches, I got some new ones. Got a brand new work watch, which is already covered in mud. But this is the Casio G-Shock. It's a GA 1100. I just fancied a change. And I wanted one with rubber straps instead of that this fabric. It just gets through nasty after a while. It doesn't matter how many times you wash it, it stays nasty. But yeah, that's the new watch. It's a Gravity Master. I was looking at the Mud Masters, but I settled for this one just because I like the looks of it. It's got a compass and everything built into it. Yeah, I just like how it looks. And obviously it's a G-Shock, so built like a tank. Another watch from when I'm not at work. It's a Seconda Diver's watch. It was going cheap. I think it was £30. No, it wasn't. It was £20 on eBay. Waterproof down to 200 meters, which I'm not too sure about. Normally, when they're waterproof to that depth, they've got a cap that comes on and screws on to make it extra watertight. I think I've got a watch here with that on. Yeah. TW steel. Normally they'll come with like this cap, which goes over the crown. So I'm not sure if this one's actually 200 meters or not, but I'm not going to go down to 200 meters, it doesn't really matter, but I just out of curiosity if it is actually 200 meters, with it being a cheap watch. Wallet. Still got the Dango. The A10 Adapt. There's one or two annoying things with it. Sometimes when I take out the pocket it's like that, because that slides out. It's not in there really toughly. It's not really weird, but whatever. Other things, sometimes when I first got it, the cords were like that when I opened it because they kept on falling out. Luckily the bifold's there to stop it from falling out completely, but it was a little bit annoying. But I took it apart and I bent these bits in, and now it's been perfectly fine. I can't really bend these ones in because there's a metal, they sink down past this metal, they're not level with it, so I can't really bend them, so I can't really stop this from sliding out or doing that. There's 2 or 3 times it's done it since I've owned it, which is a bit annoying, but it doesn't do it all the time. I think in the last video I also said I didn't know what this material was, but it's actually leather. The whole thing is leather. It's just the way they've put this texture on it. Doesn't look like leather. But it's a pretty cool wallet. I do like it, but yeah, it's just that little bit where it slides out sometimes. Card sign, that was an easy fix though. And I always have a bandana, and that is my personal EDC. I'll get into the work bag and that now. So the work bag, I'm changing to the Czechoslovakian M60 assault pack. I think mine's from 1983. I think. So in here, sun's out now since it's summer, so I've got some sunblock. Hand sanitizer. Got earplugs. Don't really need those. I've got the Sonys now. Those are noise cancelling, so I can wear those instead of those. TP. First aid kit. And the power bank with the charging cable. Had this for years as well. No issues with it yet. And here I got a hard hat. Don't really need that now. Doing maintenance. Anyway, lunchbox and waterproof jacket and trousers. And that's it. There would be gloves as well and a bottle of water. But none in there now. And I've got the cheapo straps that came with that Chinese assault pack that I bought on eBay last year. Still need to get around to buying some Alice straps or something for it, or the Versteleco ones, or maybe it's the Swedish ones. But anyway, that is the work bag. So for non-work bags, I've got a 511 Rapid sling pack and a Low Pro Trekker sling pack. So what I keep in those bags is mostly cameras. I'm still into the photography, though next weekend I'm actually planning on doing my first overnight camp. So hopefully I'll get that video out next week. It's not going to be in the woods though. Unfortunately, the woodland in my area is infested with ticks and I'm not willing to risk Lyme's disease. So going to be doing coastal camps. Might try and do one every weekend, but it will interfere with the photography and I do like that. So maybe every other week I'll do a camp and vice versa for the photography. I have got a street photography channel out as well, so I want to try and keep that going as well. But yeah, mostly carry this camera, the A6000. When I'm not using that, I'm using the original A7. And I always carry a compact camera for